What up, everyone, and welcome to Illinois Prep High School Baseball. I am your host, Kevin Heichert, and with me, as always, is my lovely co-host, Raquel
Lovely
Moore.
and talented.
Yes.
Don't forget that. Come on,
I
that's
always
important.
forget the talented. I'm sorry. She after the show, she'll beat me up like normal. I'm used to it. Right now, we're going to feature the top 3 position players at pitcher, outfield, and infield. All right?
Perfect.
Before we get into that, you want to introduce
Yes,
our...
and from the 2011 class.
Yes,
so
all
this is just
seniors all the
seniors.
time.
So next year we won't be seeing them too much.
Right.
You know,
unless
here
you
in
follow them
Illinois,
college.
you know, exactly, which we should be following them in college.
Exactly. Everyone.
So they're gonna go far, these guys.
Yes, everybody that we have, you're going to be looking out for next season.
And we need to tell our viewers to not forget to follow us on Twitter, Raquel IPREP and Kevin IPREP, as well as email us suggestions, anything you have, Raquel at IllinoisPrep.com and then Kevin at IllinoisPrep.com. So
even if you have criticism, I've got big shoulders. I can take criticism all day long.
Keep it PG-13.
Please,
you know.
please.
If you have to go, you know, no.
Now let's start out with your number 1 pitcher this season coming in.
All right, we got Derek Thompson from Teutopolis. He's a left-handed pitcher. I love the left-handed pitchers. He's committed to John A. Logan Junior College. He's 6'3", 175 pounds, so the guy's exactly built like a pitcher should be built. Right. Tall and skinny. Last season, he had a 9-1 record. He has a great fastball, 84 to 87 miles an hour. He's a top-level changeup and a curveball for strikes in any count.
That is one stat that amazes me right there.
Exactly.
Because if I'm a high school student and I'm sitting in there at a 3-2 count, even if I'm a college student and I'm sitting in there at a 3-2 count, I'm thinking about a fastball or a changeup. There is no way that I'm thinking this kid's gonna drop a hook on me, and then all of a sudden, bam, there it is, and I'm done. You know.
I mean, his curveball 67 to 71 miles an hour, and then his changeup 75 to 78. So, you know, he has every single type of pitch down, nailed.
Right. It makes that 88 mile an hour fastball look like a 92, 93 mile an hour fastball, which, you know, for a high schooler, unreal. Right. Unreal.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see what he's going to do next year in junior college because he's just unreal, and he keeps improving every year.
Last season, he had a .47 ERA, 93 strikeouts in 59 innings pitched. 10 walks. 10 walks all season long.
Amazing.
Amazing isn't even the word for it.
You forget that they're in high school.
These are kids. These aren't even pros. These are just kids.
Just high school. It's just from their high school coaches, you know, just playing against. I can't wait to see them at the next level because that's when they're really going to start to shine. You know, it's sink or swim kind of when you go to the next level, and they have the talent, they have the natural, you know, God-given gifts, and it's just the next level will really prove, you know, how well they're going to do, how far they're going to take their career.
I think this kid's going to be a good one. He's going to go to JUCO next year.
Love Thompson.
And then after that, more than likely, minors and pros, or just straight to the pros. He's got the stuff. Let's see if he can keep it going, though.
Okay, tell me who your second pitcher is.
My number 2 is Nick Birdie. He goes to Downers Grove South. He's a right-handed pitcher. He's 6'5", 205. He's got a fastball. Listen to this. Overpowering at 95 miles an hour.
Unbelievable.
95 miles an hour. You cannot even see this pitch coming at you. You blink and it's gone.
He is the fastest, I mean, out of any of the pitchers. You know, not even the top 3, just the top pitchers in the state. I mean, 95 miles an hour, high school.
Exactly. And last season, he had a 1.03 average, or ERA, with 89 strikeouts in 53 1/3 innings pitched.
It's amazing.
Unreal. He walked only 12 all season, and 4 of them were in the last game of the season. So when you're sitting there and you're looking out at this kid on the mound, all you're going to see is this huge figure on the mound standing at 6'5".
205. I mean, that's, you know, the guy's built. That just shows you how strong his arm is then.
Yeah, all you hear is the vapor trail going past you. You don't even see the pitch.
You know, you step up to bat, here's this big guy on the mound. You already know how good he is.
Right.
I mean, I'd be shaken.
I mean, I watched a little video on this guy. And
intimidation factor to the roof.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
Definitely. He's got a strong motion, no wasted movement at all. I mean, he's got an extremely quick release. he keeps the ball hidden for as long as possible. So, I mean, most people see the pitch coming at him between 55 and 56 feet, somewhere right in there. This kid, you're not going to see it coming until it's about 48 to 52 feet away. And by that time, you better have a quick swing or you're not going to get a hold of it.
Yeah. Let's round out now all of our pitchers. Our last, for third place, we put Bryant Holtman from Breese Central. He's another left-handed pitcher. He's committed to Florida State. Similarly built to Derek Thompson, 6'5", 185 pounds. So, he got that tall and skinny. Great fastball, 87 to 91. And he had 88 strikeouts in 55 and a third innings as a junior.
All of these kids, all three of them, have high 90 strikeouts in 50-something innings. I mean, that's the average on that is unreal.
And their stats have just improved every year.
Right. I mean, even for high school kids, strikeout to innings pitched ratio like that is unreal. Because, as a high school kid, you're going to go through slumps and this and that. My girlfriend broke up with me, whatever, you're going to be sad a little bit.
Right.
And that's going to reflect in your game. Obviously, these kids are on the right path because it never reflected in any of their games.
Exactly. They've showed consistency, and they're only going to get better. Right. We're going to move on to outfield. Our number one pick, the whole
overall,
all the prospects, is Tim Berry from Oak Forest.
Right.
He's the best hitter in his class. His last season average was .578. He had 43 RBI. What really amazes me more than anything is over the past 3 seasons, he's had 41 homers and 170 RBI. That is fantastic. For high school statistics, unbelievable.
Very unbelievable. I mean, he keeps that up.
It's amazing.
He's on pace right now to destroy all of the Illinois slugging records, every one of them. And here's a stat that really stood out for me with this kid was his slugging percentage. Listen to this. He had a crazy good 1.256 slugging percentage. I mean,
it's amazing.
Let me say that again. 1.256. Does this kid ever get out? I mean,
apparently not.
All he does is knock the cover off the ball everywhere, and what?
He's solid. He's 6 feet, 205 pounds. He's a big boy.
Yeah, and he can run big. Too. His 60 time is 7.01.
I know.
For a big kid, I mean,
he's got rockets.
Yes, he does. Somebody check that kid for rockets.
Exactly. And a little fun fact about him: he's a first-team All-State as a freshman, and he finished with 73 RBI, second highest total in IHSA state history.
Right,
it's unbelievable.
He only had 8 strikeouts last year. 8 all season.
All season.
He had 3 times as many walks as strikeouts. That's unreal. And this kid, he had more than twice as many home runs as strikeouts. So he's seeing the ball like there's no tomorrow. He sees it from before the pitcher even throws it.
He just reads it.
It's like he knows what the pitcher's going to throw.
Right.
I mean, is he paying off the
mind reader
catchers?
by day?
He is going to Kansas State next season, so we will be able to follow him in a D1 school. We'll be able to watch and see what happens with his career going forward. Now
for our second outfielder, we got Charlie Tilson.
Yep. Speaking
of a boy who has rockets on his feet, he's unbelievable. His 60 time is 6.6 seconds. He's from New Trier. He hasn't committed yet. He's the only guy that hasn't, we don't know where he's going yet. So please tell us where you're going.
Remember, our email is kevin@illinoisprep.com and Raquel@illinoisprep.com.
And follow us on Twitter. Raquel IPREP, Kevin IPREP. Don't forget to do that.
Yep.
He's back to Charlie Tilson. He's 6 feet, 170 pounds. His primary position, center field. Secondary position's a left-handed pitcher.
Right.
And just his pitches, his fastball is 82 to 85, curve is 60 to 64, and his changeup 72. So, for being a secondary position, he has unbelievable stats in that.
Right. I've watched a little bit of tape on him also. He's got nice smooth hands through the zone when batting. He doesn't have a hitch or a jerk in his step at all. I mean, everything looks fluid on this kid, and you could tell just by looking at him in BP and the little bit of tape that I actually saw that this kid can actually get the job done.
Exactly. Well, that's all the time that we have for now. But we can't wait as the season progresses. To get more in depth with the players and to see how our top prospects, how that's all going to change.
Definitely, and to see more of our prospects and everything, be sure to tune in next week to our next week's show, because we're going to have a whole lot more.
This is not the end of us.
Definitely not. They can't get rid of us.
Yeah, they can't get rid of us. Exactly.
Just remember to go out and follow us, both of us on Twitter, at Raquel IPREP and at Kevin IPREP. And also follow our emails at
Raquel at IllinoisPrep.com and Kevin at IllinoisPrep.com. And please send us feedback, anything, criticism, of course, things that you like about the show.
Praise is always good.
A little praise goes a long way.
That's right.
Exactly. Thank you guys so much.
Yes, we thank you for listening and watching, and we hope to see you next time.
Looking forward to continuing the rest of the season.
Good stuff.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.